So we are now in ongoing art center in Tokyo, and I just finished my exhibition that has the title "Every Woman Has a Woman That Loves Her." I think this exhibition is about idea of woman and femininity that is told with the language of queer expression. So this is the main place of the ritual. So you can see my high heels that are super big, 45 size. And here are different images of women that are fictional. They don't really exist. They create a kind of family, fictional family. After the end of my stay in Japan, I thought that this woman exists in a little bit like a kind of goddesses that are everywhere, and even if you don't see them, they're always around. Shopping bags, sprayed with the beautiful fabrics. Look, there's a spider. So this is actually the second animal in the show, because the first one is here, and this is dog Kibi, dog of my friend, and my friend Hanayo, that is an artist, photographer, musician, and also geisha, and she invited me to her house, very beautiful old house, and I was taking the prints with her dog. And you can see my fingerprints and the prints of Kibi, and every time, on every work, they are here. Hanaya also gave me this wonderful kimono. Posters, or maybe collages. Here you can see fingerprints again. I like to leave them everywhere, because I have the feeling that this is a very nice way to save your physical presence, that your body is present in the space. And I use for this the traditional Japanese, ink that is also used as a kind of signature. So it has a very serious function, yes? And here the other motif is the stamp. And here during my stay in Tokyo, I prepared a stamp with a face of a woman that is based on one of my drawings. And I'm using this. So this woman is everywhere. The same idea of a woman is distracted in the space. Ta-da! This is my old t-shirt, and it's transformed into a kind of architecture. And within this architecture, you can see a very chaotic horror vacui situation where there are different women that are preparing for a kind of action, and instead of hands, they have high heels. The most iconic fashion magazine for a long time only for women, but this is another version of this magazine, and you cannot really spell it. It's something like Vgo, Vugwe. So a very famous name that everyone knows. Suddenly it's difficult to spell. So I thought this is about the canon of femininity and things associated to gender, that this canon for a very long time was very specified, and now we are lucky to live in a times when things are slowly dissolving. So it's not anymore only one Vogue, there are different variants of this magazine. And actually I'm related to Vogue because I have my column in Polish Vogue in Poland, and I'm writing feuilletons every 2 weeks about queer perspective, about everything. Charcoal on paper and high heels. And this is actually one step taken in the high heels. The emancipation of queer people is going forward. A lot of it is happening, and this movement could be expressed in the number of steps that were done in high heels. So this is one single unit of emancipation, one step in high heel. This is another animal in the exhibition, my turtle Max. And this is silver turtle Max, but the real turtle Max lives at my home in Poland and is 32 years old, same age as me. And we are friends for the whole life, so this is this magic of this friendship. But I cannot really travel with my real turtle, that's why I'm taking this, this one. And he is staying here and looking at this landscape here that was created out of a shopping bag and also high heels. So actually I was drawing one high heel for many times, and I was feeling a bit as I would practice, you know, a kind of Chinese calligraphy when you need to draw the same character for many times to learn it. So I thought I will do the same with high heel. So I needed to repeat the same sign 100 times to realize what a high heel really mean. Another group portrait of woman, and here it's another t-shirt, but actually for me it looks a bit like a kind of audience at the theater, because I'm working as an actress at the theater, and sometimes, you know, when you are on the stage, on the big stage, and you are having a monologue, you are seeing another side of the theater. You are actually looking at the people sitting, and this is the image that I have in front of my eyes, people looking at me in this way. And I hope they are not disgusted. This is a collage that is presenting different women from a magazine that I bought here. These women are a bit sad, they don't really look at you, they are looking at a totally different direction or have closed eyes, and they are matched together with the tickets for public transport in Tokyo that I was collecting on my stay, and at the end I decided to cut them into the pieces. And for me this work is a bit sad, because this is as if someone came to this woman and cut their tickets and said, "You are not going anywhere, you are staying home." So those are actually my shopping receipts that I was collecting on my stay, so you can actually analyze all of the shopping that I did in Japan and how I contribute to Japanese economy. But they also look like omikuji, the fortunes that you can find in Shinto shrines all over Japan. And this is another group portrait, but here I'm referring more to the motif of a kind of album with, I don't know, family members or people that you know, or maybe your ancestors. And in this bag, I produce a huge amount of banknotes that I'm going to use for my performance. So they're flying everywhere. And here are other women. This is again charcoal on paper. I love to use charcoal because I'm a daughter of a miner, and you know, this is my natural material. And they are presenting different women that are, I don't know, sitting in a bar and talking to each other.